Finding a boyfriend is one thing, but keeping him is another. Today I'm going to show you how to find and keep a boyfriend. Your success in finding and keeping a boyfriend depends on you. Before meeting a new person, it's important to have the correct frame of mind. You must have the mindset that any man would be fortunate to have you and that you are worth every minute of his attention. Most women have dealt with insecurities and wondered what makes them attractive to men. You must understand that what one man may find attractive another may not, and vice versa. There is no perfect woman, and neither are there any perfect men. Certain traits may be attractive to some men, but ultimately, what counts is what's on the inside. So being stunning doesn't matter as much about the color of your eyes or your dress size as it does about how you think. Be positive and feel good about yourself. In addition to working out and dressing in a way that makes you feel good, there are so many other ways to feel great. For instance, being carefree and playful, having confidence in oneself, and emphasizing your strongest points. Other minor suggestions, such as donning seductive undergarments, honing your strut, developing a habit of smiling, and improving your posture, will also help you succeed in this. Take care of your body and give it these tiny joys. It's astonishing how much something as basic as shaving your legs can do to increase confidence. Letting go of baggage is the next stage to finding and keeping a boyfriend. It's important that you be honest with yourself in this situation, even though you may have persuaded yourself that you're already over all the awful relationships you've had in the past. You need to let go of any feelings of sadness or animosity you may have been holding inside in order to open your heart to someone fresh. The truth is that, unless you let it, nothing that has happened in the past will have an effect on your present or future. You'll be forced to keep reliving the same tragic tale if you give your past concerns, challenges, and experiences control over your present and future. Yes, failed relationships might leave you with a bad taste in your mouth, but if you allow these memories to linger, they can completely work against you while looking for love. Let go and move on. In the event you have never been in a serious relationship, and believe me, many of us have never been, you may need to let go of other things you have been holding on to. Maybe you feel unattractive or have weight worries. You may feel unworthy of love because you've always been a little bit of a loner or because you had a difficult childhood. Decide who you want to be and let rid of everything that doesn't serve you, even if you're simply an ordinary lady who has been happy for the majority of your life but hasn't found the one. By letting go, you make room for something better to enter your life. It's time to get out there and meet your ideal man once you've put your baggage aside and are feeling good about yourself. There are a variety of ways where a woman can meet a man. You might run into a guy online, at the bar, while dog walking, or through a common friend, to mention a few. Whatever you decide to do, it's important that you project an upbeat, sociable image. If you meet someone and immediately start talking about how awful your day has been or gripe about your dreadful coworkers, your negativity will drive him away. Instead, it's important that you present him with the finest version of yourself and provide him with a small taste of what life with you would be like. Again, the key is to have a happy, upbeat attitude. There are several things to consider after meeting someone and starting dating. To begin with, it's crucial that you arrive at the date prepared and on time. Make sure to leave a good impression on him by being on time because it shows respect. Keep the discussion light and enjoyable while you're together, and keep in mind that guys enjoy being around women who make them feel good. Do not probe him, this is not a job interview. Rather, ask him questions to learn more about him. Let's imagine that after a few enjoyable dates, you and the guy you're dating are beginning to take things seriously. How do you persuade him to become your boyfriend? You must make him believe that he is pursuing you in order to accomplish this. It's crucial that you let him pursue you because guys are natural hunters and thrive on winning you. Women overextend themselves so frequently, and when they do, their partners become disinterested. There are a few things you need to understand in order to make him chase you. Believing that you deserve the best will show, and he'll come chasing. The second is to follow your guy's lead, which entails that you are still free to date other people if he is only casually interested in dating you. Remember that you are still a single woman until he refers to you as his girlfriend. He will be motivated to act if he gets the impression that you can choose anybody you want because he fears losing you. Just make sure to leave it in his hands and wait for him to broach the subject of continuing your relationship. Pull back on everything you're doing to him to avoid mistakenly chasing him, including communication, availability, scheduling modifications, and the whole 9 yards. Make no plans with him, don't text him, and don't be the first to call. Only when he makes an effort should you answer. If you're attempting to win him over, this may seem counterintuitive, but if you keep getting in touch with him, he won't have a chance to come to you. When he finally approaches you, resist the urge to cave. He will chase you more aggressively the better you are at delaying him. However, this does not imply that you should ignore him or decline his requests for a date. It simply implies that by making yourself a little more elusive, you'll give him the opportunity to pursue you, which is what he wants to do most. When you see him, bear in mind that respect, adoration, appreciation, a challenge, and being desired are things that men crave. He clearly wants a lot more things, but those are the main ones. Show and tell him that you respect him, but avoid bowing down to him. To respect him, be sincere while expressing your admiration for him and show appreciation for the things he does for you. While it's crucial to acknowledge his efforts, let him know that if he doesn't live up to your expectations, you can and will walk away. The knowledge that he can lose you at any moment makes him try extra hard to keep you. Men value things more when they are difficult to get them to value. Even if he is aware of your desire for him, let him know. Men like to feel wanted, thus it can be detrimental to their confidence if they don't feel it from you. Keep flirting with him and telling him how lucky you feel to be with him to keep him feeling good about himself. Just be careful not to overdo it, because that will make you appear needy and will stop him from pursuing you. There are certain essential guidelines for keeping him devoted once he becomes your lover. Men first prefer a lady who is determined and understands what she wants. If you're the kind of woman who needs her partner to make all the decisions, he'll either become tired of or become irritated by your lack of decisiveness. Instead, form your own beliefs, make choices, and express yourself. After all, your partner is in love with you, so prove to him your strength and independence. Another excellent technique to keep your boyfriend happily engaged is to be dependable, thus reassuring him of your dependability. He will have a hard time trusting you if you make a tendency of making promises you can't fulfill or saying things you don't mean, because every successful relationship includes an implicit pledge to be there for one another. Keep your promise as a lady. As always, show gratitude and keep in mind how much a simple thank you means to him. When he starts talking to you, pay close attention and listen. Be supportive of his independence and receptive to his sexual wants and aspirations. Recognize his efforts, take him out on dates, and express your confidence in him. The goal is to maintain your relationship as engaging and exciting as possible, so keep things new and try new activities together. Women frequently commit the error of losing themselves in their relationships. Make sure you have a life apart from him to prevent this. It has been proven that while you are away, your man will miss you more. Take a weekend with yourself, or go out with your girlfriends. You'll have his attention when you get back, I promise. No matter how furious or angry you may be with your boyfriend, you shouldn't yell at him, insult him, or use derogatory language, especially in public. Keep your business to yourself and learn to forgive and forget. The only way to have a healthy argument is to keep it private. Make time every day to joke around with one another. Let your guard down, have a good time, tease your man, and wrestle him. Sharing these moments with your partner will strengthen your relationship and show him how fortunate he is to have you as a friend. Be thoughtful and occasionally surprise him to show him how much he means to you. And always treat him like a king, since even the strongest men occasionally need to be comforted.